It gives me great pleasure to welcome you here tonight as we continue on with the most exciting week of the school year for the members of the class of 1998. This is indeed an evening to recognize scholarship, to recognize athletic prowess, and to recognize community service. For us as faculty and administration, to recognize the achievements of young people, for relatives to pop out their chests in great pride, and an opportunity to say thank you to one another for the wonderful support over the past 4 years and indeed over the past 13 years of schooling in the Wakefield school system. On behalf of the faculty, I present our thank you for allowing us the opportunity to work with your young people. They came in young people, they'll exit on Sunday as young adults as they head out into the big world ahead of them. I'll save my advice for Sunday, but in case I forget, don't overuse the credit cards. To kick off this night's festivities, I'd like to introduce to you the President of the Class of 1998, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, Mr. Craig Wetmore.
Would you all please stand to salute the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First awards of the evening will be presented by Wakefield High School Assistant Principal, Ms. Patricia Hallinan.
I want to welcome you all to our award ceremony tonight, and I have the pleasure of starting with PTSA awards. Those awards are given to the students who rank highest for the longest period of time in any given subject. The first award, this person has received two. The award for excellence in English and in science, Amy LeClaire. Our next award, the student has also received two, and this is for excellence in art and excellence in Spanish, Stephen Thompson. Our next award is for excellence in business, Ainsley McCall. Our next award is for excellence in American government, Allison Guerria. Our next recipient has also received two awards. One is for excellence in French, and the other is a Jerry Boyson Award for outstanding contribution to the choral music, and that's Christina Yen. next award is for excellence in Latin, Lauren Murphy. Our next award is for excellence in mathematics, Kerry Corbett. Our next award is for excellence in theater arts, Danielle Muse. Our next awards are the Jerry Boyson Awards, and the first one is for outstanding contribution to the band, Caitlin Campbell. The next Jerry Boyson Award is for outstanding contribution to jazz band, Stephen Ball. He could not be with us tonight. The next Jerry Boyson Award is for outstanding contribution to the orchestra, Lauren Queso. The next two categories, outstanding contribution to the school for a boy and a girl, are nominated. The students are nominated by the faculty and elected by the students. So it's a school senior election for those people who have given outstanding contribution to the school. First, in the category of girl, Erica Starella. And the next is to the young man, Craig Wetmore. The next presenter is Mr. Dennis O'Leary.
Good evening. It is a distinct pleasure to present the second round of PTSA Awards for Excellence. Before I begin, I would like to take this opportunity to express my thanks to the class of 1998 for the respect that you have shown me and for making my third year as assistant principal a memorable and fulfilling experience. Now the awards. The criteria set for these awards in academic excellence involves the following. An award is granted for those students who are in high academic standing in their class, who have shown most improvement in their academic area, or who have shown outstanding commitment to the subject area. The criteria to be used is set by each department. For excellence in English, Craig Wetmore. While Craig is up here, he also is the recipient of the Excellence in Science Award also. For excellence in art, Carmel Chisholm. I didn't know I was having my picture taken this evening. For excellence in business, Jen Doyle. For excellence in American government, and also for excellence in government, Erica Storella. For excellence in Latin, Carla Zingariello. For excellence in French, Alison Guerrier. For excellence in mathematics, Brianne McCarthy. And for excellence in science, Christina Yen. One Miss Q for excellence in Spanish, and she already received her award, Erica Storella. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce members of the United States Marine Corps for the next presentation.
Nice full house here. First of all, I want to congratulate the class of 1998. If they all stand up, the whole class stand up. Come on, 9 feet. Let's give a round of applause. Guess tonight is definitely their night, and we're here to reward them. Got a couple of awards I'd like to give out this evening on behalf of the United States Marine Corps. The first category is for scholastic excellence, and it's awarded for academic achievement and leadership as a high school scholar. We do both male and a female. First one for the male is Scott Leahy. And for the female, Suzanne Beacon. Polka dots. Thanks. The second award is for Distinguished Athlete Award for the female and male for displaying courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership as a high school athlete. For the males, it's Darren Bissell. And for the female is Casey Doherty. And the third area is, most people don't relate Marines to this, but it's for a musical award. It's called the Semper Fidelis Award. It's for musical excellence. It's in recognition of diligence, dedication, and musical excellence as a performing high school bandsman and a soloist. For the males, it's Stephen Parsons. for the females, it's Stacy Perifeta. I have one other award this evening. It's not on your program, but it's for a young lad who will be is ready to enlist in the Marine Corps, and after graduation in the fall, he'll be departing for boot camp in Parris Island, South Carolina. This is a college fund. It's not a real check. You can't cash this one in, but it's a check for $30,000 for college tuition to the school of your choice once you decide you want to go to college. That's for Christopher Conway.
Each year, the Army Reserve recognizes scholar athletes at Wakefield High School. Scholar Athlete Girl is awarded this year to Melissa Edwards, and Scholar Athlete Boy is awarded this year to Sean Scully. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce Navy Commander Earl Kashida.
Good evening. Thank you for inviting me here. Jason Robley. I thought I'd better get him up here so that I can talk to him instead of him wondering who I was going to talk about. Jason, I'm delighted to be here tonight to present this appointment to the United States Naval Academy. Of the 10,000 or so people who apply, only about 1,100 are admitted. So Jason in the class of 2002 is one of those 1,100. What Principal Straminsky said about scholarship, athletics, and service, I think that's what the Naval Academy is all about. That's what all the service academies are all about. So Jason, you're about to embark on a great adventure that will last you your whole life. And the one thing about it is that it's very rewarding. It's got great responsibilities, and I think you're up to it. This is a great opportunity, and I'd like to be the first to thank you for the service you're about to give this great country of ours, the land of the free and the home of the brave. And with that, I'd like to read the citation from Admiral Larson. The Superintendent of the United States Naval Academy takes great pleasure in recognizing with this certificate of accomplishment the selection of Jason Peter Robley for an offer of appointment to the United States Naval Academy for the class of 2002. Signed, C.P. Larson, Admiral, United States Navy. Jason, congratulations.
Hello, I'm Jude. Each year, the students in the TV classes vote for a graduating senior who deserves to receive the TV Producers Award. They vote for a good team leader and a good team player. They vote for a student who works well by themselves, and they vote for a student who is always willing to help others. And they also vote for a person who knows what the heck to do with all that stuff. Hopefully, they can choose one senior who does it all. And this year, they have. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1998 TV Producers Award goes to John Graziano. Now I'd like to present, thank you. I would now like to present Paula Smith and John Salerno.
We have awards from the Massachusetts Foreign Language Association that go to French, Spanish, Latin. For Spanish, a young lady who gave me 3 years of joy, who never missed a step, Suzanne Began. For French, Julia Fournier. No more pictures, I guess. For Latin, another young lady who also gave me 3 years of joy in Spanish and 3 years of joy to Mrs. Smith in Latin, Michelle Romano. And for leadership, Amy LeClaire. Ms. Paula Smith.
Okay, the next awards are for achievement in world languages. These are people who've taken 3, 4, or 5 years of a language and excelled. And these go to Beth Perkins and Mary McDonald. Well, while we're looking for the next set, I'll go on to the National Latin Exam Awards. This year, there are 4 seniors who won awards in the National Latin Exam. One, Lauren Murphy, has taken Latin for 4 years and gotten 2 silver medals and 2 gold medals. She got a silver medal this year. Also, Carla Zangariello got magna cum laude, and Michelle Romano and Mary McDonald got cum laude. This was the first year that Wakefield High School had a modern language club. And Amy LeClaire, who just got an award for leadership, was one of the major officers in getting this club organized and off the ground. There were 3 other people, though, who really deserve a service award, a service recognition for working with this club. And they are Paul Huang, Christina Yen, and Rachel Masiello.
Each year we have outstanding foreign language students whose names are engraved on a plaque that we keep in the foreign language department, and usually it's just one student who excels in more than one language. This year we have 2 young ladies who have been on the stage before, Michelle Romano and Lauren Murphy, who have both taken Spanish and Latin for as long as they can remember and who have excelled for as long as we, Mrs. Smith and I, can remember. Finally, out of order in your program, but we have a new award this year from the Crystal Driving School. And some of you may wonder what Crystal Driving School has to do with foreign language, and for your information, the woman who runs that school, a woman that many of the students here tonight are familiar with, Mrs. Dolores Rodi, is from Paraguay, who arrived here in 1977 with a young infant in her arms and knows firsthand the difficulty of learning a foreign language. She has provided a scholarship for $250 to a student, on my recommendation, who, after 32 years of teaching in this town, I honestly consider to be possibly or probably the best student of Spanish that I've ever seen, who went to Ecuador last summer, to the Galapagos, to the Amazon jungle. Steve Thompson, I'm going to miss you. In fact, I'm going to miss all of my seniors. I had seniors for 3 straight years 500 classes, and there was never a moment that I didn't enjoy having them in my class. I love you all. Thank you.
Now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Judy Bodie to present the Business Awards.
Good evening. It's my pleasure this evening to announce the following awards for excellence in some of our business courses. The first one is for excellence in accounting, Michelle Nettles. I'm going to call up the next award winners. There are 5 of them, and they represent the officers of the bank this year. Wakefield High School was the very first high school in the country to have a student-run bank, and it has become the prototype that's been used all over the United States. So the following 5 students, please come forward. Darren Biso, Jen Doyle, Michelle McHenry, Andrew McLean, and Ken Silva. Much of what we do in the business department is located in the computer center, and the following awards are given to 3 students who have excelled in computer applications: Kerry Sullivan, Kerry Sullivan, Carrie Price, and Jay Fu. Please come forward. The next award goes to a young lady who was extremely helpful to me this year in fashion merchandising and was very helpful as far as the fashion show was concerned. She did all sorts of different kinds of tasks. Amy Ruwine. She's also the recipient of the Marketing Ed 2 Award. We have two students who are the recipients of the Marketing Ed 1 Award, Tracy Havey and David Wodkowski. Please come forward. There is another recipient for the Marketing Ed 2 Award, and it's Ainsley McCall. For excellence in Marketing Education 3, Jack Needham. For excellence in Principles of Business Administration, Michaela Smith. You can look for the following young man on Wall Street someday. Actually, he's not going to major in the stock market, but he probably should. This is for Paul Stepanis. We have two other awards here that actually do not come out of the business department. However, because I'm the advisor to the yearbook, I'd like to make the following recognition. Last night you got your yearbook at class night, and I hope you've enjoyed it. It is the total work of many, many hours of dedication, meeting deadlines, chasing kids around to get their write-ups in, working with photographers, making sure everybody has a picture taken, getting the faculty down to have their picture taken, getting the right names under the pictures, and so forth. It goes on and on and on. This year we had co-editors, and I would like to have you recognize them with a great deal of enthusiasm because they've really worked hard for your class. Dawn Serino and Liz DeFeo, please come forward. And I'd like to introduce the next presenter. It's Mrs. Veronica Walsh, Mathematics.
The Boston section of the Society of Women Engineers make an annual presentation of Certificate of Merit to 3 young women who have high achievement in science and math. Award recipients must have completed 3 years of science and 3 years of math with distinction, and must be students who have been active citizens of the school and our community. The 3 certificates are inscribed with highest honor, Nellie Taylor, high honor, Jen Byam, and honor, Julia Fournier. The Newton Award is presented to a student in my Advanced Placement Calculus BC that has exhibited excellent mathematical skills and at the same time has the highest academic average. This year's recipient is a student who loves mathematics and plans to become a teacher. Her fellow classmates affectionately call her Math Queen, Kerry Corbett.
The Descartes Mathematics Award is given to the highest ranking student in Advanced Placement Calculus class level AB. This year's recipient will be attending the University of Vermont in the fall. It is my pleasure to present the Descartes Mathematics Award to Miss Kimberly Moses.
I have the pleasure of presenting the L'Hopital Award, which is given to the highest ranking student in college level calculus. And it is for, again, the highest achievement and excellence in mathematics. And this year it goes to Michael Sulios. I also have to, or have the honor, I shouldn't say have to, I have the honor of presenting some awards for the mathematics team. This year it goes to 3 seniors that have, in the 2 years that they have participated on the math team, amassed a total of 202 points in a total of 35 contests. We only have the ability for those 3 students to participate in 36 contests. We lost one of our students to a parent's birthday. We forgave that one time. These students over the past 2 years have helped really build a spirit of the math team. They've helped paint the mathematics corridor at Wakefield High School and painted some mathematics signs. One of the 3 helped serve meals at my brother's table with the mathematics team, and helped design and distribute T-shirts for the students to purchase this year. The three students are Kerry Corbett, Julia Fournier, and Scott Leahy.
Now I'm going to call up to the stage 56 students who have maintained a B or better average in all math courses that they've had at Wakefield High School. This is truly a great group. So if I call your name, come on up, and we'll pass out the certificates during the break at this corridor here on my right, so it wouldn't take up that much time. Evan Anderson, Suzanne Began, Kerry Corbett, Glenn Curry, Julia Fournier, Jay Fu, Allison Garria, Sam Hochberg, Paul Long, Eric Loritz, Scott Leahy, Amy LeClaire, Ainsley McCall, Beth Perkins, Michelle Romano, Erica Starella, Stephen Thompson, Matthew Tebbets, Craig Wetmore, Christina Yen, Terry Cabral, Lorenzo DiFrancesco, Jocelyn Herrick, Audrey Hinchman, Michaela Smith, Nellie Taylor, Michaela Lamb, Cheryl Maloney, Sean McPartland, Melissa Edwards, Cynthia Kroll, Kim Moses, Carrie Price, Jill Sieberking, Sean Scully, Evan Winters, Breck Baines Rice, Joseph Bates, Chris Ferragamo, Mark Kimball, Melissa Angelo, Jennifer Byam, Kristen DeSecca, Ryan Ellis, Jeff Mosier, Jill Murray, Michelle Nettles, Sarah Schmitz, Tim Caffrey, Liz DeFeo, Sarah LeBlanc, Brianne McCarthy, Julie Ross, Justin Skerry, Lauren Murphy, and Maria Lotz. These are our math scholars. Good job. Okay. Exit left, and at intermission, pick up your certificates in the hall on the right, okay? Left. I said they were math scholars. Now, Mr. Straminsky.
And they say young people can't make change. Did you see those mathematicians? Each year at this time, we like to take a few minutes to say thank you via some appreciation awards to young people who have made a contribution to the various programs that occurred during the course of the year. What you have in your hand tonight, for example, in our program is designed by one of our students, as all of our programs are. And tonight we want to say thank you to those students who helped out during the course of the year. Beginning with the designer of our literary night and awards night covers, Mr. Ainsley McCall. Ainsley? The designer of this year's Warrior Pride Night program, Jocelyn Herrick. Jocelyn? We should have designed this one with a softball in the corner. Thank you very much. Robert McLaughlin is not with us tonight, but we want to say thank you to him and also to Craig Henshaw. Craig, if you'd come up for certificates regarding our Celebration of Learning program this year. Craig? Also at the high school, if you had occasion each morning to be with us, you would hear the dulcet tones of this young lady who participates in reading the morning announcements and keeping us all abreast of what's going on. We want to say thank you tonight to Miss Amy LeClaire. Amy? The only piece of art you have not already seen this year is one that you will see on Sunday, and that is this year's design of the graduation cover for the program, which is also the design of the annual banner that will be presented at graduation. This year, the graduation cover and banner were designed by Mr. Stephen Thompson. Steve? I think you're going to like this year's rendition, without a doubt. We at Wakefield High School are very proud of the percentage each year of student attendance in an era when you quite often read about schools in various parts of the country that are suffering academically, and one of the reasons is that students aren't in school enough. Well, we're proud to tell you, as members of the community of Wakefield, that Wakefield High School maintains a 95+ percentage of attendance on a daily basis. That means obviously better than 19 out of every 20 students are in school every day. And that speaks very well for members of the class of 1998, several of whom we want to recognize tonight for their excellent attendance. Each year I'm usually challenge the audience and ask you about your own work record as adults, whether or not you can compare in terms of attendance to the young people that we recognize tonight. I'm going to call to the stage members of the class of 1998 who have had at least one full year of perfect attendance in the high school. We'll begin with this group, and then when I call your name, if you would come up here on stage to be recognized. Kelly Burdick, Tim Caffrey, Kerry Corbett, Kristen Jachecker, Jennifer Doyle, Daniel Dwyer Heidkamp, Marcel Felica, Jay Fu, Stacy Gargano, John Graziano, Audrey Hinkman, Matthew Jarmasic, Taylor Jenkins, Scott Leahy, Amy LeClaire, Sarah McLean, Tori Mazzola, Michael McCory, Kylie McCrae, Danielle Muse, Michelle Nettles, Scott Peabody, Beth Perkins, Jill Cyberking, Sean Scully, David Sokol, Brian Stokes, Kerry with a Y Sullivan, Amy Thero, Steve Thompson, and David Ludkowski. Come on up. You can go, sure. Now, before I let these people return to the audience, I want to make one other point. Oftentimes, employers in the town are interested in hiring young people in the high school. And I need to share with you some of the questions that they ask in terms of a reference for young people to go to work. More often than not, they're not too interested in what their academic grades are at this point. What they are interested in is, are they going to show up every day? And what about their attitude toward work, their attitude toward school? And many of the forms that we are asked as administrators and guidance counselors to fill out ask in that order. Tell me about their attendance, tell me about their work ethic and their attitude, and then tell me something about their grades. This kind of attendance is going to be that one leg up in your future, and I would encourage you in your future, in your college, in your work, in your military, wherever you go, to certainly continue that kind of a work ethic and that kind of an allegiance to what it is you do best. Thank you very much. And your certificates will be available at the break. Okay? Again, certificates for that one-year perfect attendance will be available in the side corridor at the break. Those people had at least one full year of perfect attendance. The following people that I'm going to ask to join me on the stage now have had 2 full years of perfect attendance. Melissa Angelo, Caitlin Campbell, Kim Cummings, Andrew Daly, Paul Wang, Lisa Smith, Amy Walsh, and Christina Yen. Come on up on stage. These are the 2-year attendance champions. Let's have a hand for them. Okay, and now my annual challenge. To the adults in the audience, I want to see the hands of those people who haven't missed a day of work in the last 3 years. Ooh, we have a couple. We have 2 in the audience tonight. I'm pleased to tell you at Wakefield High School we have 5 students who haven't missed a day of school in 3 years, and we want to recognize that achievement tonight, beginning with Darren Biso. Darren, come on up. Jocelyn Herrick. Andrew McLean, Michael Sorrentino, and Matthew Tibbetts. want to say thank you to this group of five. 3 of the 4 years that they spent at Wakefield High School, they didn't miss a single day. And boy, you've outdone the audience tonight 5-2. So congratulations, your certificates will be available at the break. And now the coup de grace. The final question to the audience. Let's see the hands of people who haven't missed a day of work in the last 4 years. I see one. We're going to outdo you. Oh, we get 2? We're going to have to get adult awards next year, ladies. We have 2 students in the graduating class of 1998 who had perfect attendance for 4 years. We probably ought to give them some kind of a medical award. But let's recognize them tonight and call to the stage Evan Anderson and Christine DeSanto. Evan, come on over here for a minute. Christine, 4 years perfect attendance. I think we need to find out what the secret is. Christine, tell us, how do you not miss a day of school in 4 years? Tell everybody. Go ahead.
It was you.
Let's bring the camera back. Now, remember what I told you to say, Evan. How do you not miss school in 4 years, Evan?
Oh, it was definitely you.
Is the superintendent still here? Evan, congratulations. Christine, congratulations to you. Your certificates will be available at the break, okay? We next have a group of young people that we want to recognize with certificates called the President's Award for Educational Excellence. In order to earn a presidential award signed by the President of the United States and the Secretary of Education, one must maintain at least a 3.5 cumulative index during the course of their high school years. The class of 1998 has been exceptional academically. As you will see as I call to the stage those students who, at the break again, will be receiving certificates, and as they come to the stage will be receiving recognition pins as Presidential Educational Excellence Award winners. So we'll ask them to please join us on the stage, beginning with Evan Anderson, Melissa Angelo, Breck Baines Rice, Suzanne Began, Darren Biso, Rachel Britt Little, Jennifer Byam, Terry Cabral, Timothy Caffrey, Kerry Corbett, Glenn Curry, Liz DeFeo, Kristen DeCecca, Christine DeSanto, Daniel Dwyer Heitkamp, Gregory Erickson, Colin Fitzpatrick, Julia Fournier, Allison Guerrier, Tracy Havey, Samuel Hochberg, Paul Wang, Cynthia Kroll, Eric Loritz, Scott Leahy, Amy LeClaire, Michelle McHenry, Sarah McLean, Rachel Masiello, Ainsley McCall, Brianne McCarthy, Emily McCarthy, Marianne McDonald, Kylie McCrae, Kimberly Moses, Lauren Murphy, Michelle Nettles, Scott Peabody, Beth Perkins, Carrie Price, Jason Robley, Michelle Romano, Jill Cyberking, Kenneth Silver, Sean Scully, Michaela Smith, Michael Sorrentino, Michael Sulios, Paul Stepanis, Erica Storella, Kerry with a Y Sullivan, Nellie Taylor, Amy Theriault, Steve Thompson, Matthew Tibbetts, Lisa Erbazuski, Craig Wetmore, Evan Winters, David Latkowski, Christina Yen, Rachel Zaitz, and Carla Zingarello. Let's have a big hand for the Presidential Scholars. Ladies and gentlemen, your certificate signed by the President will be available at the intermission in the side corridor. Congratulations to all of you. There is a second category of presidential awards that emanate from Washington, D.C. In addition to those scholars that we just congratulated who passed across our stage tonight, the President and the Secretary of Education each year want to recognize those students who, in the estimation of the faculty and administration of high schools throughout our country, have shown what is called in the criteria tremendous growth and improvement, unusual commitment to learning and improvement in academics despite various obstacles. We have several students that we want to recognize tonight in the President's Award for Educational Improvement, and we would ask them to come forward. Sean Chapman, Nicole Jangro, Liz Lalos, Ryan LaRock, Julie Palmerino, Stacy Robinson, and Emma Thomas. Would you come forward now, please? Okay, if you girls could get a little bit closer together, we'd love to take a picture, and then we'll get a picture if we can of Liz. You got Liz? Good. Okay, congratulations, group. Thank you. The National Association of Secondary School Principals Citizenship Awards are given each year for outstanding school citizenship to members of the graduating class. We have several students that we'd like to recognize for the contributions and excellent citizenship they displayed during the course of their 4 years, and we would invite them to come forward at this time. Evan Anderson, Melissa Angelo, Suzanne Began, Lauren Bogus, Tracy Havey, Jillian Hoyt, Carrie Price, Kerry with an I, Sullivan, and Kerry with a Y, Sullivan. Gift certificate for them. And I want to thank all of you people for the many hours, voluntary hours, in service to the student body and to the school throughout your 4 years. Thank you. Our next awards are entitled the Tandy Technology Scholar Awards. They are awards for those students nominated as outstanding in the areas of mathematics, science, or computer science. Those receiving Tandy Technology certificates and awards represent students in the top 2% of this year's graduating class and are singled out by Tandy for special recognition. At this time, I invite to come forward and to receive that recognition are the following: Suzanne Began, Allison Guerrier, Scott Leahy, Amy LeClaire, Erica Storella, and Christina Yen. Thank you. Big hand for the Tandy Scholars. For the only time this evening, we depart from the class of 1998 and recognize some outstanding students who are going to be spending, I'm sure, a good deal of time on this stage next year. They are the top students in the class of 1999 and are recognized in most of these cases by what are called book awards. As you see in your program, the first book award is the American Association of University Women Book Award. This is given to a member of the junior class in the top 10% academically. According to the criteria, this student must reflect the purpose of the organization, which is to promote education and equity for all students, and must have made a significant contribution to the school community. This year, this book award from the American Association of University Women goes to Sarah DiGratola. Sarah? Sarah here? Is Sarah here? Not here? I don't see Sarah. We'll hold on to that. Okay. The Brown University Book Award goes each year to the outstanding student in the field of English. The student must also be a member of the top 10% of their class in addition. This year, the Brown Book Award goes to Lindsay Dauphiné. Lindsay? The Dartmouth Club of Greater Boston sponsors the Dartmouth Book Award each year. The Dartmouth book is given to a student in the top 10% of the junior class who has attained an outstanding combined academic average in 3 college preparatory subjects, 2 of which must include mathematics and English. Above all, the students selected should be focused, communicative, and accorded recognized leadership in a school-sponsored activity or in a community-structured peer group. This year's Dartmouth book winner is Mr. David McCarthy. The Harvard Book, awarded each year to a young man or woman who exemplifies excellence in scholarship and high character combined with achievement in all other fields. This year, the Harvard Book goes to Mr. David Wadler. David? David, come on over here for a minute. Congratulations on the Harvard book. You need to know that this young man, and I'm holding him here because I have something else for him, but I think all of you know what PSATs are, the Preliminary Scholastic Aptitude Test. This guy got a perfect score in math and PSATs. David, congratulations. Now, before I give David the Harvard book, which is a highly prestigious award, we have something else for David that's a surprise. Of course, the Harvard book is enough of a surprise. He's shaking here, but come on over here. You know what this is? You don't know what this is. I'm going to tell you what this is. In this package, now you can have this package or you can have what's behind that curtain. Never mind, if I were you, I'd take this package. This package contains, David and members of our audience, the Rensselaer Medal. The Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute offers this medal to an outstanding student each year who has displayed outstanding achievement in mathematics and science and who demonstrates potential for success in a science or technologically oriented profession. Now, David, hold on to this medal for a minute and hold your breath, because the people at Rensselaer want you to know. Have you ever heard of Rensselaer? You think it's a pretty good school? Yeah. What goes along with this medal is a $40,000 scholarship, $10,000 each year if you should decide to go to Rensselaer. This medal is worth $40,000 to you tonight. Smart aleck kid wants to know what's behind the curtain. Only kidding, he didn't say that. The Xerox Corporation Award each year goes to an outstanding junior on the basis of academic achievement, leadership, and community service. This year, the Xerox Humanitarian Award goes to Caroline Hegarty. Caroline? Mystic Valley Smith College Club each year supplies Wakefield High School with the Smith Book Award to an outstanding junior who exemplifies the academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others that characterize the thousands of women who have graduated from Smith College. The student must be in the top 10th of the junior class and embody those qualities that serve as an example of scholarship and a caring contribution to society. This year, the Wakefield High School Smith Book Award goes to Regina Daddario. Our final book award of the evening is the Williams Book. The Williams College Book Award is given to a junior who is in the top 5% of his or her class, who has demonstrated intellectual leadership and made a significant contribution to the extracurricular life of Wakefield High School. And this year, the Williams Book goes to Erica Dusenberry. Okay, we're going to take a 10-minute intermission, but before you jump out, I have a couple of announcements. The PTSA will be selling refreshments. We'd like you to take a brief break, and please, there is no smoking either in the building or outside of the building. And if you are the owner of a Mazda MX 68822, your lights are on. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. Thank you.